Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of Person of Interest. We are almost at the end. It's sad. I don't want it to end. This is the penultimate episode, episode 12.
Afraid I'm all too well aware.
You seem very calm, considering you commandeered the world's most lethal virus.
Call it responsibility for the situation I've put our friends in.
They've always been aware of the risk, Harold.
But it started with me.
Yes. In Tiger with a fair amount of certainty, the world would have been a very different place had I never existed.
If we don't change the world, someone else will.
Got anything stronger?
Ethan, welcome back. So how did you fare in our nation's capital?
You tell me. You do realize technically that neither of us need to work anymore. I think that deserves a toast.
I sometimes wonder if we couldn't have done something more meaningful.
You mean the DOD project? Harold, that's ancient history. And you can bet if the government wants a system like that, they'll have it someday. If they don't have it already.
Grace?
Given the laws of probability, you would have never met her.
Yeah.
You're welcome to retreat into your panic room. I'll be done shortly. I'd advise against contacting the authorities unless you want the FBI to learn about Celtina. I have something here that requires a voice-activated password and your aforementioned propagation module. So, if you can manage to forget about me, I'll see to it that I forget about you. Are we clear? Given your propensity for calculating probabilities, what chance of success do you give us?
You know I can't lie to you, Harold. Let's call it the definition of a long shot. Nobody home?
It's been over a week since he broke out of that prison. Finch and the machine have gone radio silent.
Hey, what's all the hubbub about? You didn't hear? A bunch of bodies turned up in some demo tunnel in Queens. Still trying to ID them all.
Greer. That's the number the machine sent us?
Close.
Oh.
Gave us the social of his alias.
Philip Hayes.
Yeah.
I think Finch is gonna kill Greer. Or die trying.
Carter saved my life. She saved me from myself.
You ready to get to work, officer?
Here we go. Bit more alternate reality.
I can smell the booze on you from here. You got a lot of balls coming back in here, Fusco.
Made some discovery info on the case.
Changed.
Photos on that Watson domestic charge.
Figures.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't think she'd take too kindly to you being here, given she busted your ass and all.
He always was his own worst enemy.
Lionel never met anyone who recalibrated his moral compass.
Yeah.
As his life.
I believe our client has landed.
This is the whole point in it with anything. When you look at alternate realities and what ifs and has-beens and maybes, and the minute you pull at a string and you just remove one variable, the machine, or even if you just removed them ever contacting Fusco, as soon as you pull at that thread, everything just unravels, everything changes. A minor alteration can have a huge outcome.
You care to share any evidence on this, Detective?
I know about as much as you do. How long has it been empty?
Building manager said half a year.
Just a front for Greer in the Beltway. Probably wasn't even here.
That's a bit overkill for the front security gate, isn't it?
Please. I have Monsieur Bertrand, NATO Defense Minister of Intelligence.
217646192W.
Geographic coordinates?
I was going to say GPS.
Latitude and longitude to a location.
Correct.
That's Fort Meade.
What are you doing?
Whatever he wants.
The building is over there.
Je suis désolé, monsieur.
Ketamine, just a sedative.
Ketamine.
By the time you wake up, I will have finished my business inside. Go and live your life.
After 9/11, the government wanted a system that could watch everyone and everything. And if I'm right, then somebody really built the damn thing. Which is why I called you.
Well, our job is to protect. Have you told
Remember this
anyone else
guy?
about this?
No.
I know you hate small talk, Shaw, but why didn't you hear the guy out first? Sounds like he had a story to tell.
Or lost her.
Of course.
For this next step, I recommend you keep your phone in your bag.
What? They're going to detect that?
Merci.
If his phone's in his bag, why did... How would he do that?
I'm running very late.
Sorry, Minister. A liaison will be down shortly to escort you upstairs.
Distraction.
Thank you for that.
We're always too optimistic.
3-layer security, has barricade, armed guard shack, and a man 50 cal bunker. Turns all their classified docks into pizza boxes. A lot of trucks going in and out.
That's right.
Exactly.
There a problem, sir?
Oh, for some reason, this scanner is not recognizing me. Ah, there we go. Damn thing is always glitching on me. The electrons. Have a nice day.
They see unauthorized, they're right on you. Don't upload. Was it ICE, whatever? ICE 9. Yes, I know it's an executable file.
I wish
All systems don't like executables because it means something's gonna run.
I'm sorry.
Not another word, Mr. Finch.
Shit. Camera, yeah.
Moron. Just wouldn't listen, would you?
I understand you uploaded your stolen virus onto the NSA's intranet.
You think you've won, but you haven't.
What I think, Harold, is that it's time we had another talk.
I don't consider this a game, and it's not over yet.
Isn't it? Requires your voice.
You think the machine can't replicate my voice?
I imagine it could. But does your machine know the password? Have you told it the truth, Harold?
That's what I'm worried
It may
about.
destroy Samaritan, but it would kill your machine as well. But do you understand, Harold? That's why you hesitated, isn't it? You don't want to murder your creation.
Now there's just the two of us. How about you tell me what you really know about my organization?
I know your people are behind the bodies. I also know a blonde bearded guy's the killer. Jeff Blackwell. You're a lunatic.
Don't worry, Detective, I got your back.
How can you deny the good that Samaritan has done?
What about all the fucking bad it's done?
Preemptive health screening.
Obstacles.
Whistleblowers. Truth tellers.
Yeah.
It's not truth. It's ignorance. Get us to another one if need be.
Humanity has always managed to
it.
survive on its own.
With a little help from the gods.
Which species gets left behind?
Those that cannot adapt. Samaritan wants a companion as well, Harold.
Those are specs for wireless communications, Wi-Fi.
A modem?
A wireless modem.
I need a nipper net line to the outside.
Hey!
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, hey, yeah, we're just, we were just looking for some bad guys.
I'm giving you the opportunity to save your machine, which you so clearly love. This virus you uploaded is nothing but a tragic mistake. You know another ASI would soon arise.
Not for certain I don't, and neither do you. Sir, there's been a security breach. We've got 5 men down.
How many hostiles?
2, a man and a woman. A response team's been dispatched. We'll never know if Samaritan has any real concern for human life, for all human lives.
We don't.
And that is why I will not join you or ever allow our machines to join.
Thank you for answering my question. Whether your machine knows the password to deploy the virus.
Oh, fuck.
It's always required your permission because it never had your trust. And you just said it. You wouldn't cede control. Such a brilliant mind. You are a terrible chess player, which is why you've already lost.
Arse!
2 pieces trapped on a board.
Despite your lessons to the machine,
Which will it
the
sacrifice?
life of a pawn is not worth the same as a queen. Suck the oxygen from this room within seconds. Be at peace, Harold. We have created a new world. Samaritan survival is ensured.
You're insane!
Evolution.
Shit, Reese, sure, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, searching for admin. Come on, come on. Come on. Code. No, the password to code to get out of here. I was holding my fucking breath.
I'm here.
Are you okay?
I'm here. Yes.
Alive.
Shaw and the big lug found a way in to reconnect us. John has been on borrowed time.
Yeah.
You need a purpose.
Say those words and I will.
Here we go, alternate trajectory. Where would Reese have ended up?
He left the CIA in time to confront her husband. They also showed her a darkness she'd never seen in him before. His body washed up on the shoreline of the East River a few months later.
Dead end.
App description.
Mr. Reese, Miss Shaw.
Finch?
You'll want to remove your earwigs.
What? Why?
I trust you can shoot in the dark.
Gospel. Disorientating.
Seconds.
In that case, I suggest you keep moving.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
East corridor. Eliminate all targets.
He sacrificed himself in an attempt to stop me.
From doing what?
Putting in the
Clean the
password.
slate. There'll be a car waiting there. Let it drive for you. You have 2 minutes.
We're not leaving here without you.
Yeah.
6 o'clock.
You know full well we're not leaving it without you. Sure. Need your help here. That was close.
Go now. Hurry.
Damn you, Finch.
Goodbye, John.
Careful. It's slippery down here.
And there's no one to help Fusco right now.
You realize this isn't personal, detective.
That's not my biggest flaw.
See, even your sense of humor no longer has a place in the world.
Well, I don't want any part of a world where you're the good guy.
So noted, detective.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that.
Instead of running your mouth so much.
Ah.
So what now, detective? Huh? That's a good question.
Return the favor.
If I let you live, is that the end of me? End of my family?
It's your choice right now.
So I showed you a world without your machine to help you with your decision. But it remains just that.
Your decision.
Your decision. Are you sure, Harold?
I don't understand.
Well, there's one more simulation I can show you.
Oh, come on.
Now might be an appropriate time.
There we
In addition
go.
to eradicating terrorism threats, we've also seen municipal crime plummet.
No one's arguing with the results of your little science experiment. But some of my colleagues in Congress have concerns.
Its mandate is to keep society safe.
By watching and reporting from the sidelines, not stepping into the game.
Mr. Garrison, you're tired. Go back to Washington and tell your colleagues to focus on their jobs while they still have them. The Senate is merely a messenger, bearing news of resistance from those who still cling to the grand illusion of democracy.
They're not capable. They're just bad code.
Speaking of bad code,
I
I fear the senator has outlived his usefulness.
So Samaritan would have come to exist regardless.
Yes, and would have extended its invisible reach into every corner of society.
Now I understand.
What is it?
I promised you I would never hurt you again.
Humanity will endure whether or not my machine exists. My machine, her purpose has been constant.
Your decision, Harold.
8 letters. You knew all along.
Maybe I know you better than yourself.
Dashwood. Thank you.
That's a demented soundtrack. Turned it into a minor key in the middle of it. Oh, come. What? Gonna end it there. God damn it. I don't even know whether to review that episode and just watch the final episode and then do it then. That's incredibly frustrating. I didn't realise the episode had gone by so damn quickly. I was so transfixed. I mean, there's not an awful lot really to discuss until we see the outcome of this. Dashwood. Am I supposed to know what that means? I don't know. So, The Decima dude's dead, thank God. He was prepared to sacrifice himself. And all these simulations she's been showing him as to who, why, and what, had none of this happened, and the machine been made, and him recruit Reese from day one, what happens to him, and Carter, and Root, and Fusco, and that Samaritan would still come to be, which was fairly obvious. So he's inputted the code. I guess we're going to wait for the final episode, which is really, really annoying. So I think I'll leave it there and say, if you want to watch this episode in full length, all you have to do is go and check the link in the description and you can watch it in full length over on Patreon. I will be back with the episode 13, which is the season finale and the series finale. And we'll discuss it all more at length then. Damn, that's frustrating. You haven't got too long to wait, simply because we do 2 episodes a week, so it'll be 2 or 3 days, and I'll be back with it. And for those of you that aren't aware, when this series does end, I was just wanting to mention it in the episode, that one's person of interest is finished. I'm going to be going through Lost, but we'll discuss that more at the end of the last episode. If you haven't already subscribed, that might be a good time to do so. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, guys. I will see you for episode 13 very soon. Till then, take care.